Hi there. I'm here to tell you about my college experiences. Well, as you know, I'm a junior now, so this is my third year, and I love it so far, and I love learning new things every day. I love meeting new people and spending time with my friends, and I basically love everything about it, except overload of work sometimes and the stress I can be under sometimes, so you get the gist. But let me first tell you about things that happened my freshman year. Well, my freshman year was great, and honestly I wasn't even that nervous when I started. I mean, the first day I was a bit nervous, but I was really excited at the same time because I knew I was gonna have a new fresh start and become more social with people and just meet people that were more like me. And that's what ended up happening, and I became friends with this girl, and we were talking about our summer vacations, and she was in the same place in Florida as I was, and we didn't even know that until we started talking about it, and that was just one thing that made us click. And I hung out with her the whole day, and she introduced me to one of her other friends, and the three of us just hung out, and that was my first college experience. And that was at orientation. I mean, I met other people as well, and it was just a really nice get-together. Also, my freshman year, I met a lot of other people as well. I mean, I continue to meet people every day because you get new students all year round, and transfers, and just all those people. Well, but one of the friends that I made, she was in my chemistry class, and she transferred in a few weeks within the class, and I thought she was beautiful, and I honestly didn't know why I was getting the feelings I was getting. I mean, I thought other girls were pretty too, but she just caught my eye for some reason. And so she started talking to me, and her and I just talked casually, and she offered me rides a few times back to the other campus, and we would talk, and she was a very open person. She was very nice, and she's from Albania, and she was so pretty. She had long dark hair, green eyes, so she was gorgeous. And I thought about kissing her because I just thought she was not only beautiful but a wonderful person inside and out. And so one day I ended up telling her how I felt, and she was totally cool with it, and so we kissed, and I realized that I really liked it. So from then on I realized that I was sort of bisexual in a way, but I didn't have the full experience because I never had sex with anybody. But if you find yourself sexually attracted to both sexes, then you're bisexual, obviously. So, with that being said, those were the most interesting things that happened my freshman year. But also, I had my share of hookup with guys and things like that. And my sophomore year became a bit more adventurous because in November, my grandma passed away. And obviously it was very hard on me. Why I'm mentioning that was because a week later, my boyfriend and I got back together. And I have a feeling that my grandma brought us back together because I remember when she was alive and Anthony and I were together. That's my boyfriend's name, Anthony. She loved it when we were together, and she loved him, she loved his family, and his sister, who's my best friend since high school. And she was upset when I told her, we broke up when we were together last time because we weren't together for long. So I prayed to her saying, if Anthony and I are meant to be together, please bring us back together. Because obviously, like, I loved him too much, and he was there for the wake and the funeral. He was there for the whole thing. And he was just hugging me a lot, and he wouldn't let me go. And I saw the look in his eyes that he gave me, and I'm like, you're in love with me too. I know you are. I want you back. And how that happened was, oh my gosh, it was like a love story. We were at a Christmas parade, and I started feeling upset because something was telling me that I had to tell him that night. And it was the 26th of November. And he asked me what was wrong, and I said, it's really kind of personal, and I really can't tell you right now, so I'll tell you later on. And him and his sister, Teresa, said, okay, that's fine. And he had to go to the restroom, so when he came back, I said I had to go. And he wanted to have somebody walk with me because it was dark outside. But I mean, I wasn't too afraid because there were a lot of people around, and I knew that nothing was going to happen. So I was like, look, I can go myself. It's okay. And he said, and him and Teresa were arguing in Polish about who was going to walk with me. So I just took off because I was just so angry, and I got pissed off. And then he came chasing after me. And then I just kept telling him, listen, please don't touch me right now. I just can't deal with it right now. And I just started bawling my eyes out. And he wrapped his arms around me, and he asked me what was wrong. And I'm like, I want to tell you, but I'm afraid, because I'm afraid I'm just going to be hurt for the rest of my life. And so he wanted us to walk somewhere where it was quieter, so we took a walk, and when we stopped, he hugged me again the same way he hugged me at my grandma's wake and funeral. And he kept on asking me what was wrong. And he said, Michelle, we're really close friends. You can tell me anything, even if you're afraid to. Because you know I'm always here for you. And just hearing that, it just made me feel worse. Not because what he said was not nice. I mean, that was very sweet of him to say, but I wanted that from him, but not as a friend. I wanted him to be my boyfriend again. And so I just said, I'm just so afraid to tell you for so many reasons. And he's like, what are you afraid of? And I said, I'm afraid of being heartbroken again. And then he legit kissed me. And he said, I'm yours. And I just kept on telling him how much I loved him and I wanted him. And he said, Michelle, I love you too. I was actually going to tell you how I felt tonight. And I said I was going to as well. It was so funny how that happened. And from then on, we were together. And the 26th of this month, we'll be together 10 months. So, I mean, and I've never, ever been happier, even through the roughest times we had. And this year has just started. So, I'm looking forward to what happens this year. So those are my greatest college experiences so far. And I hope that you enjoyed.